Hello. This module, we're going to be focusing on disability language, space, and integration segregation of disability. And there are quite a few readings as well as videos. But again, I want you to skim and dive into what really draws you in. As well as the discussion boards, there is another project due this week. Undergrad students, all four projects must be completed. Graduate students, you choose two. So if you did project A and you choose to do project B, you will be done for your projects. If you haven't started your projects, I consider starting now. And then all graduate students, you have your ASP 505 check-in. So you're going to be reading chapter 5 in Andrews. You're going to be reading a story by S.E. Smith and Wong. And then Shapiro is going to talk a lot about segregation and integration. And then Temple Grandin is an advocate for autism, yet she is very controversial at this time. Maybe not as much as 2, 3 years ago, but it's a very interesting video to watch and a story to take. With all of these readings, there are multiple links and videos that you can follow to learn more about them. Now, I'm going to hop into the PowerPoint and just realize that this PowerPoint covers different ideas and aspects and avenues that address content that's being covered in your week, but it may be slightly different perspective and information to give you a wider lens of experiences and knowledge. So I want to start off with the powerful quote by Lydia Brown. Ableism is not a list of bad words. Language is one tool of an oppressive system. Being aware of language, for those of us who have the privilege of being able to change our language, can help us understand how pervasive ableism is. Ableism is systematic, institutional devaluing of bodies and minds deemed deviant, abnormal, defective, subhuman, less than. Ableism is violence. I want you to think about this, reflect on it, and let me know, is it impactful? Did it resonate with you? Does it make you think about actions that you may have made yourself or seen, whether it's in movies, whether it's fiction or nonfiction? Is it something that you may have experienced? So Andrew's chapter really focused on disability language, but we've been talking about disability language from day one because words matter. And there's a lot of things to think about to be considered neutral and an advocate as well as an ally for individuals that want to represent disability culture in a positive manner. So disability is diverse both in terms of conditions and the people who have them. So with all the differences in cultures, languages, genders, beliefs, and environments, we need to remember that it is possible for two people with the same diagnosis or circumstance to feel different about their disability. So we have to be very mindful of the diversity in the disability community. It's important to ask individuals what language they want used to describe their disability. If someone is willing to disclose their disability, it's best that we ask them, how do you want to be referred to or not referred to? In addition to word choice, it's important to note that people may want different levels of disclosure. Some people may feel more comfortable discussing their disabilities and others may not. Learn about the two major linguistic preferences to address disability. This has been mentioned and talked about a lot in the classes. So hold on one second. So we want to make sure that we put people first, or sorry, we can put people first, as in people, um, person first, as in people with disability. And this is called people first language. It's really commonly used to reduce the dehumanization of disability. But another popular linguistic approach is the identity first language, as in disabled people. So a lot of people use this style to celebrate disability pride and identify um, their disability, or simply they just prefer this. There's no unanimous what's right, what's wrong, and what's respectful. It comes down to individuals' personal preferences. So one suggested middle ground is to use these styles interchangeably, but acknowledge and respect the preference of an individual because they are, again, very diverse in the groups. But again, let me just emphasize person first is like people with disability, and then identity first is a disabled individual. We want to always avoid using condescending euphemisms. So terms like differently abled, challenged, and handy capable are really considered condescending. So we want to shy away from mentioning disability. We want to reinforce the notion that disability is not something to be ashamed of. The word special is kind of particularly entrenched because it can be used as a euphemism, but also may be utilized technically, special education. So we're trying to move away from this word, but it's pretty ingrained in the language. But there's also acknowledgement that terms such as special needs are uniquely situated to introduce non-disabled parents and loved ones to children that might have a disability. So it's a very complex world of access, inclusion, accommodation rights, and systems of support. So just try to avoid certain words, which I'm going to go over some of them in just a minute. And then try to avoid any offensive language, even if it's a joke. Offensive terms, maybe mad, freak, psycho, retard, lame, imbecile, crazy. Never call anyone a retard or retarded, even if they do something silly, thoughtless. It makes us short-sighted. It's dangerous. It's frustrating. And, you have to be careful because a lot of terms we've used throughout life just slips off the tip of the tongue, such as, are you deaf or blind? Can you see it? Can't you see or hear that? Even though we're saying it jokingly, it's actually very offensive, and it focuses on something that individuals may not be able to control, but it doesn't define their life or their abilities. So here are some terms not to use versus terms to use. This is from the National Center on Disability and Journalism, the AP style book. There are hundreds of these. I just chose four that are used pretty seamlessly throughout people's language in the day. And it gives you examples of the preferred language and why it's best to use the preferred language. So this is a chart, and the chart has two headings, commonly used terms, and then the second column is commonly used. Oops, sorry, I forgot to delete this. Let me get out of here real quickly, and let me fix this for y'all. I put both titles in both of them, so that's going to be confusing. So let me fix it for y'all. So commonly used terms in the first column, terms preferred language in the second column. And then four examples given are able-bodied and normal under commonly used, handicapped, special needs, and mental retardation. And then aligned with the commonly used terms are the preferred language terms. And for able-bodied, it's non-disabled or person without disability. Handicapped is person with a disability or disabled person. Special needs, functional needs is preferred. And then mental retardation, persons with an intellectual disability, which we'll talk about Rose's Law in just a second. So this moves us on to Rose's Law. On this page, there is a video talking about Rose's Law. And the parents are interviewed in the video. And on the right side of the page, when looking at it, is a picture of Rose's family. Rosa's in the middle, and Rosa is in a black dress. Behind Rosa are her family members. On Rosa's right is two sisters. The sister on the end is wearing a red dress and has blondish brown hair. The sister right behind Rosa's right shoulder is in a graduation robe with brunette hair. Behind Rosa is a brother that is taller. And to Rosa's left is her mom in a emerald dress and her dad at the end in a buttoned up shirt. Now, Rosa's law was how the change to federal law came about to remove mental retardation from federal law and change it to intellectual disability or intellectual disabilities. Um, these final regulations implemented the statutory change in applicable regulations for the Department of Education, the Rehabilitation Act, Individuals with Disability Education Act, the IDEA or IDEA, Higher Education Act, Elementary and Secondary Education Act. So this law was the catalyst to remove offensive terms and put preferred terms in place. And this was all done by a family driven, so there wasn't offensive language and their daughter felt inclusion. So language is important. Words do matter. And you can kind of think about growing up when someone said something to you that was hurtful. Even as an adult, our skin is not that impermeable to people saying hurtful terms, even if they don't intend it to be that way. Now, Wong's story was by S.E. Smith, and S.E. Smith writes about the importance of having spaces crafted specifically for marginalized people, aka people with disabilities. Smith writes disabled people are often made to feel isolated because of ableist policies. So in sharing space with other disabled individuals, a different kind of space is created. And Smith termed this a crypt space, a communal belonging, a deep rightness that comes from not having to explain or justify your experience. So this portion of Wong's book, The Portable Crypt Space, it really allows individuals to come together and speak of their joys and their struggles. And in a post recently in a student's discussion board, a student stated that they recognized how individuals with disabilities often hung out together more than integrating with others. And it could be the sense of belongingness, it could be exposure, but it is impactful to see that having a space to call their own is important. Now, the picture on here is a picture that is divided. On the bottom, it is an individual in a wheelchair, two people sitting down, and an individual signing language. And on the bottom of the screen, it says space by us, for us, and for me. On the top portion, it almost looks like water running around land. Two individuals are in a wheelchair, and it says crypt space, and there's music and lights flowing through the air. And this was actually drawn by S.E. Smith. Now, the last thing is a very tough, powerful chapter to go through, and it's about integration and segregation of disabled individuals. And there is a lot of trauma in this chapter, talking about abuse and how individuals may be considered irrelevant. So Shapiro talks about integration out of the shadowland. And it's really about the decline of institutionalization and segregated educations for students with disabilities and how we increased integration. And economically, integration's way less expensive than having segregation. So lots more work to really be done there in the long term, but we have come a long way. Historically, people with developmental and other disabilities were segregated in large residential facilities or institutions, or I'm putting this in quote because we know it's not a great term, special schools. And in the workplace, they were sheltered in workshops or even in different residencies. So this segregation was ruled illegal years and years after lots of court battles, thanks to the efforts of parents, self-advocates, and lots of court challenges. So for centuries, we've seen that people with developmental disabilities were segregated and isolated in these institutions. And it's estimated that around 200,000 children and adults around the early 60s were living in these facilities, and they usually were in deplorable and inhumane conditions. And in the 60s and 70s, the public um, became aware of these facilities, and the media exposed is what kind of brought on these changes. So Burden Blatt in 66 did a photographic essay known as Christmas in Purgatory. And then in 1968, Bill Baldini did a short video, or not a video, a short video, but did kind of a documentary on conditions at Pennhurst. And then in 1972, Geraldo Rivera did an expose on the conditions at Willowbrook State School, which is an institution in New York. So all of these exposés, it took all of this plus more to close these institutions. And this didn't happen until mid 80s when 50 more institutions were closed. And the last place to close it was Minnesota. And this was the last institution in 2000. So it took a lot of years. And on this particular page, on the right is a YouTube video that shows the expose of Pennhurst State School by Bill Baldini. And then on the left, it just talks about how the segregation occurred and why it initially occurred. So just to go over everything again and to reiterate that you will be doing a discussion board on all these readings. Undergraduates, Project B. Graduates, you have the choice to complete Project B. And then all graduates have your check-in for ASP 505 check-in too. Good luck.